If you're the table topic master and are in charge of picking the table topics, there's one very simple thing that we need to keep in our minds when choosing these topics is that we're trying to make this session as fun as we can, which means that the topics that we're selecting also have to reflect that. So for instance, instead of picking a topic like, what are your thoughts on climate change? We can pick more fun topics like, if you were a dog, which breed would you be? Or life lessons learned from Pixar movies. Topics like these create more interesting conversations and they open up more room for the volunteers to be more humorous. That's not to say that we can't have topics like climate change or anything in that space. It's just that it's good to have a mix of both and lean slightly more towards the fun side. Coming up with a list of these topics is quite simple. But in case you're looking for inspiration, I'm putting a link in the description. It's an entire category we have on our website called Speech Topic Ideas. They're divided into persuasive, informational, demonstrative, and humorous speech topics. You can browse through them. There are literally hundreds of topics, and you can go through that and choose whichever suit your liking. One thing to be wary of is that the topics that you're picking should be around the theme that the Toastmaster of the day has chosen for that particular meeting. It'll help make that meeting a lot more cohesive. But what if you want to make your meeting a lot more memorable? A lot more fun, a lot more exciting. If we want that, these normal topics can only help us do so much. So let's go over 3 simple things that we can do to make table topics a lot more interesting. And the first way to do that is to convert a normal list of table topic ideas into props. Props, we can literally take a big bag like Santa Claus and have a bunch of objects in them. And when we call volunteers onto the stage, they simply have to put their hand in, and whatever object they pick up, they will speak on that for about a minute to 2. Now, these objects can range from anything simple like a pen or a notebook, all the way to something absurd like a broken toy. To make people speak on objects like this can help spark a lot more creativity, conversation, and humor in the entire meeting. Second thing that we can do is to play skits. Instead of calling on just one volunteer and making them speak on a topic, we can call on 2 or maybe 3 people at once and give them a scenario to act out. This could be something like 2 friends packing for their first road trip, or a strict school teacher scolding her naughty students. This enables a lot more members to come in, synergize with each other, and create a more fun experience. The idea of table topics is all about getting people more loose when they come on stage and helping them think quickly on their feet. And giving them different scenarios like these will help them do just that. And the third and final thing that we can do is a lot simpler, but is to use images. So instead of having props, we can have a bunch of photographs or a bunch of printed images. Again, can be anything simple from a scenery to something absolutely absurd. And the volunteer has to talk about the image. I've been to meetings where the table topic master has made their sessions unique, like by using ideas like these. And it not only makes those meetings a lot more memorable, but it also makes us, the audience, want to volunteer because we're doing something slightly different. If you are the table topic master and you want to know more about how to play that role in the most effective manner, we've created an entire video right here. It has a bunch of guidelines and scripts that you can use as the TTM so you don't miss out on the most important points.